What's up, Sunbros? Back here with more Dark Souls 3. Orlando. About to go fight Aldrich. We're gonna fight him first with helping Anri, whose summon sign is right here. You notice I opened up these doors. That contraption is actually just right here. I just missed it because it was dark after fighting the big spider dog there. So you also might have noticed we're running the Drang Twinspears here. And we're going to be able to buff these as well with our Karthus Flame Arc here, which is really going to help because Aldrich is weak to thrust and fire damage. So we're just going to go ahead, jump in here. And try and get him down with Anri.
Ah, I thought it might be you. Then I'm afraid, Horace. No, there's only busted my resolve. Please, lend me your strength. Help me vanquish Aldrich, the man-eating fiend.
So he's going to disappear and reappear throughout this fight. He just did there. He's also going to He's also going to change into phase 2, which he is now. You can see he's going to shoot these arrows like so, which can be quite damaging, obviously. Heal back up. He should be at the other end here, yeah. So he will oftentimes, when he disappears like that, ouch, he will actually, oh dear, he will actually reappear a lot of times in the opposite corner from where he disappeared. Get wrecked, Aldrich. Right, so as you might have noticed when I was saying...
To you. Thank you, truly. Horace, we've done it. We really have.
Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to fight him again here in our world, because that doesn't defeat him for us, it only defeats him for Anri. But yeah, he disappears in one corner. He will often reappear in the corner opposite where he disappeared. He has the arrow attack that you saw where he shoots a huge wave of arrows from the sky. He sends the seeking magic missiles after you as well. On top of that, he swings that big scythe. And in the beginning, I believe it's magic damage, and then when he hits phase 2, it turns into fire damage. Those big sweeps are pretty unpredictable and a little janky on the timing, so I find it's actually easier to just dodge roll like this rather than try and block with the shield. We do have the Dragon Crest shield because I suppose if we need to, it does have high fire resist. So we're going to start by running right at him here. Get right in his face. Try and dodge these magic attacks. Oh dear. And he's shooting the arrows. We're gonna run, 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 run. Dodge the magic. Dodge the blade. Oh, that hurt. More arrows. Go up here. Oh, that hurt. We want to get in close on him here, close the distance. You're going to do more damage to him. Oh, we're going to do more damage to his human part, like the top half of him, than we are his tail, actually. Disappear. Pop up over here. And he's down. Yeah, that piercing damage plus the fire damage there. Yeah, that piercing plus fire damage was just doing a ton to him. Getting these quick hits in like that. You know, we can get 6 or 7 in there before before he's able to do anything. You'll notice this lift is kind of unique. And then it just continues to go. You don't need to do anything to it. So yeah, that went well. Obviously got him first try with Anri and first try with us. But you can see how he can definitely be a threat if you let yourself get caught up in those arrows or hit by a couple consecutive magic attacks. He really can put a whooping on you. And sometimes, I know because I've had to fight him repeatedly in my first few playthroughs there before I kind of figured him out. When he enters phase 2 there, sometimes you'll just get shitty RNG and he will just continue to cast that arrow spell over and over, and you're pretty much guaranteed to die. You can't run fast enough. You don't have enough stamina to continue to run or roll through that much, but we got pretty lucky there, and as you can see when he was doing his big swings with his scythe, we were basically staying close to him, dodge rolling, getting out of the way of that.
Home, I should speak. Very well, then touch taken.
We'll spend these souls, and we'll get back out there. Let's boost our dex up here. So we're going for 40 dex, 40 strength.
Farewell, Ashen.
So that's what we're going to be getting up going forward here. Gonna go up the elevator, check out this area, and then we'll probably end the video. Start on a fresh one there. This moveset's pretty sweet. Yeah, like that combo's just Just mashing dudes. Just dismantled him. So yeah, I guess there is nothing. Nothing that way. Oh. Anime titties. Yeah, this is Gwyn's daughter. Basically the couch she's laying on in Dark Souls 1, where she's got her big titties out. Trying to think, is it Guinevere? No. Maybe. I want to say Gwendolyn, but that's his son, Snake Boy. All the snakes in his dress. So yeah, we're gonna be heading back now and going through Irithyll Dungeon. I guess we didn't, he was a Lord of Cinder, so we actually didn't put his cinders on his throne, or check out, the boss weapons we can get from Ludlith there. So let's take a look at that, and then we'll end the video there. Head up here. Should be Aldrich here. Yeah. Offer his cinders. And we're good to go.
Ah, well met. That at last returned. Knowst thou the name Anri of Astora? The brave girl left this as thanks.
Right, so obviously we killed Aldrich and Anri's questline. She leaves her straight sword. That thing actually scales off of luck.
Though gave no elucidation. So, happened upon any twisted souls?
I believe she's actually hostile next time we see Anri, or she's dead, one or the other. Right, so we have the Dark Moon longbow, which is yeah, you can use the moonlight arrows, pierce through shields. It's pretty sweet. We also, I guess we didn't look at Pontiff's weapons, so you got the profaned greatsword here, which is a pretty solid weapon for a quality build, which is what we're doing. Only's holy sword, greatsword of judgment. There's Pontiff's other sword he holds in his other hand. Uses some sorcery scaling. And then Aldrich, you can use an illusory scythe, as it says, to steal health from foes. I have used that actually. It's not bad, especially against a group, because on my other character I have quite high faith. What else have we got here? Where's your other one? Right, so it's just the spell or the bow. I don't know that we'll be using either of those this playthrough, but we might save it for New Game Plus, and then we can use it on a new character. I will pick up the Profane Greatsword for now.
Now, heed this little warning from this little lord. Seek not the girl. She knoweth her fate, what will become of her upon her duty's end. She would not wish thee follow her.
Alright, so basically saying if we do follow Anri, we're not going to like what we find, and that leads me to believe that I was right in assuming that she will be hostile. So yeah, we're going to actually end this video here, and we're going to start the next one over at the Irithyll dungeon, headed down there from Irithyll, and then on to the Profaned Capital to fight Yorm, and then we'll be bringing his cinders back here. This will also be doing Sigurd's quest line, continuing that. He'll actually be locked up in a cell in the profaned capital, and we'll have to free him. And then once we do, he'll be available to keep his promise, as he had talked about to Yorm, and we'll fight him just like we just did with Anri. We'll enter and fight with Sigurd. But yeah, that's it for now. We'll see you next video.